Seeing as I'm paying my €2 a month to the New York Times, I read it a bit now because I want to get my money's worth. I have to say, it's a very unpleasant newspaper to read. Basically, just very intellectually dishonest, their articles. And the one I'm looking at here is this is the one I'm on at the moment. It's Trump signs order calling for citizenship proof to vote in federal elections. President Trump signed an executive order on Tuesday that will require proof of US citizenship on election forms in an aggressive push to catch and combat voter fraud, which is exceedingly rare but constantly cited. Like, how do you know? It's like trying to prove a negative. Like, you can prove if something exists. Like, prove that the colour blue doesn't exist. It's a bit like with the guards when you're here. I was always trying to figure out how they did it. They'd say like, they seize 10% of the drugs that get into the country, or whatever figure it is. I mean, how do you know how much is getting through? I'm just doing a quick detour here. I did a Google search for amount of drugs seized per year, and I get this site, drugsandalcohol.ie. With regard to market values, based on a commonly used estimation that the amount of drugs seized in a given year is 10% of the total amount imported. Basically, they're estimating that it is 10% of the total amount imported. The seizures are 10% of the total amount imported, and they base that on data provided in the annual report of An Garda Síochána 2003. So it's the first link, 2003 annual report of, I suppose that's it. Normally do a search for the word drugs, but it's a PDF, so it doesn't recognize the text. So I just have to read through the index and try and find what I'm looking for. Particulars of drugs seized, page 78. So, page 78. Only goes up to page 29 here. But anyway, my point is, I was talking about the New York Times article. In an aggressive push to catch and combat voter fraud, which is exceedingly rare. So, I mean, why do they have to go and say stupid stuff like that, you know? Exceedingly rare. Like, no one knows. It's just a really stupid thing to say.